Hey guys, how are you? First of all, thank you so much for answering all my ace and arrow questions. It's fantastic learning opportunity for me, and it has sparked some great discussion and some awesome learning in the comments. Even though I could go on and make a zillion videos about um, ace subjects, I'm gonna move away from that today and just have like a really personal daily vlog. I had kind of a bad day today. Um, yeah. I don't know. I was just having some really issues. Um, with I just kept beating myself up today, you know? It reminded me of um I also had kind of a panic attack today. I thought about vlogging like during my panic attack, but I don't like that. I don't even like to vlog while crying. Which I've done a lot lately. Sorry. I don't know how I feel about that. How do you guys feel about vlogging and crying? Because sometimes I feel like it can be like a really big ploy for attention, which I don't like. But don't like I don't know how to like convince you that that's not why I'm doing it. I'm just crying because I cry a lot. I'm a person who cries a ton. um, oof, I'm feeling a little better. Feeling a little more in control of the tears now. Good. Um, are you guys easy criers? I've always been an easy crier. I would cry when I got in trouble in school, when anybody, um, when I was when I would become the center of attention and I didn't want to. When I feel under pressure, I'll cry. I'm just a big crier. I cry so easy. I get it from my mom and my grandma. Um, but I had kind of a bad day today, and I'm gonna try not to cry. But yeah, I've been trying really hard to. Is Grace home? Ooh, maybe. If Grace is home, you should just answer the question: are you a big crier? Because I don't want to vlog anymore if Grace is home. Nope, I don't think she is. Um, I had kind of a bad day today because I've been trying really hard to exercise and eat healthy. And like I just don't feel like anything is working. I still have like such a pudgy tummy. And I know that's a big deal, but it's just so frustrating when you like put a ton of effort for a prolonged period of time. Um and then you don't see um any results. So that was like a bummer for me. Um I also like have been spending money kind of irresponsibly just on things that I don't need. Um And that's kind of tough because I had to do some adult stuff like buy a car. My car was like dying, so I like had to buy a new car. Well, when I say new car, I don't mean like a new car. I mean like a used car, but new for me. But that was obviously like financially stressful. And then like I've just been like I bought a new lens, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I really wanted a new lens because I'm this weird perfectionist, and it takes me like literally 2 hours to set up a shot just for vlogging. And it's because I don't have very good lighting. Um, because the lighting in my bedroom is just really crappy. It's super dark. And so I bought a lens with a lower aperture, and it really has made my world much easier. It takes me zero time versus 2 hours to set up a shot. So in that way, I don't regret it. But it was like an $1,000 lens, and it's like, Ashley, really? Like, do you think you should have bought that? Ugh. And so I'm just mad at myself for spending money when I should be saving. And oh, I cried again. For spending money when I should be saving, and for apparently I'm not eating healthy because I don't feel any better and I don't look any better, so that's a bummer. And I've been having a hard time being inspired and making content. So I just kind of had a rough day. Mm. Oh, see, now I'm like constantly in my head. I'm like, do I post this? Do I post this? Do I post this? Because this is like so melodramatic, and I don't know how I feel about people. I don't know. I don't know, like, do creators have a responsibility to be putting positivity into the world? Like, I sure don't want to bring any of you down. But I guess I kind of wanted to post this because, so obviously, um, I had a kind of a hard time this summer. Like, I was really down, and I just have this compulsion to say really down. It's a euphemism for a word I just don't like to say, which is depressed. um, just because you know, there's that stigma around depression that you should be like ashamed of being depressed and things like that. So, unfortunately, sometimes I feel those things. Um, Sometimes I feed into that stigma, which I don't want to, but I do because I'm only human. But okay, I'll just say it. So this, like, you know, this summer I was sort of depressed. Like, why? I see. I can't even say it. Like, this summer I was depressed. I have to add like a sorta or pretty, whatever. So this summer I was depressed. And then thankfully I feel like I've definitely been recovering. For a long time, I felt like I was recovered, which was great. Um, and I don't know now if I'm still recovered or recovering. And I don't think it really matters. You can, I don't know, as long as you're like working towards recovery and happy and you know happy with where you are. It doesn't matter if you're totally better or working on getting better or whatever. But this is one of my bad days. So I've just been, because my issue when I'm sad is I beat myself up a lot. I will find all these reasons that I'm like not a good adult or like not a pretty human or not a responsible YouTuber or just all these things. And so today I found myself in that kind of a loop. And you know, I think I'm like it's different though than when I was depressed because even though I'm having a bad day, I still have this ultimate sense of, you know what, it's okay. Like tomorrow's gonna be better. I still have like this a lot of hope in me. And like and like an understanding that it's not the end of the world. When I was depressed, I didn't have that. So that's good. So I kind of wanted to make this vlog just to be honest with you and tell you that I had sort of a bad day. Um and it's okay to have bad days, and I'm having a bad day. But I'm really interested in what you guys think about crying while vlogging. Like, do you think it's inappropriate? A lot of people do it. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like vloggers, I don't know. I'm not thinking of anybody in particular when I say this, but sometimes I feel like vloggers will like, you know, do those really serious videos like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be really real with you now," and then they cry. And sometimes I feel like it can be done for views. Do you ever feel that way? Do you feel like vloggers either should or shouldn't be totally unfiltered with their emotions? Some people vlog straight up during panic attacks. I thought about it, but like when I say I thought about it, I mean for half a second I was like, nah, that's not me. I don't want to vlog during one of my panic attacks. um, I don't know if I don't know. I just don't know what I feel about that. Anyway, we'll see if I even post this. I'm gonna watch it.